bit. I think Arnc should at this point take a third mining base to try to equalize the fact that UpMagic has him up, and Lurkers also on the way. So this indeed mute a Lurker, and we're going to see how effective it's going to be. Lurkers can be used pretty effectively to take out, if he does a two-prong attack, use the Lurkers to take out those Goliaths as well as those turrets. Mula's moving in there, but instantly going to be pushed back by those Goliaths. I don't think the Goliaths have the Charm Booster upgrade yet, but they're only going to be 3 Lurkers now moving in. We're going to see what they're going to do. Oh man, are they going to move into the main? Yes, apparently they are going to move on the ramp. They're not going to go at the air, for the air defenses that are at the natural. They're just going to move in right to the ramp. But never mind, Arnc now he's moving with a Lurker. Going to attack those turrets, so he's going to try to take out these turrets. But Mula's also trying to prevent those Goliaths. Oh, Mula's engaging the Goliaths. I don't think that's actually a very good idea. These Goliaths are, however, being attacked by the Lurkers as well. So Arnc might actually manage to take out quite a few of the Goliaths, but quite a few Mulas have also been off. One of those Lurkers almost dead now. Using the SCVs being used to try to take it down. So many SCVs have died at this point. Oh man, SCVs just not managed to take out Lurkers. Almost dead. Okay, Lurkers finally dies after taking out actually quite a few of those SCVs, and those 2 Lurkers still blocking the ramp, so those Goliaths can't move out and protect against those Mulas. So this is actually a pretty good strategy, even though Arnc had to sacrifice quite a few Mulas for this. Again, moving in with Mulas, but there's still turrets and Goliaths on the ground, so he did lose another Mulas there. Arnc has to be very careful with the way he moves. I think he should expand at this point, but he is actually doing pretty good damage at that expansion there. The turrets are almost gone. More Mulas on the way. 1 turret has gone down. The next ones are on the way. UpMagic looking a little bit worried because Arnc putting on very early heavy pressure. Comsat station just on the way now, so there's nothing to spot those Lurkers for him. Although, okay, Goliath's catching 1 Overlord flying in there, trying to lower the psi count. All Mula's focus on the tank. The tank is going to go down. Oh, that's critical there. It can't be losing tanks there as well. He's going to need Comsat station. There's still a turret out there. Finally, Comsat goes down, so he's going to be able to take out this Lurker, although it's too bad he lost that tank, or else that Lurker would have been dead mighty quicker. The command center apparently did go down. Yes, the command center has indeed gone down, so UpMagic, heavy loss for UpMagic. Lost that command center, lost his expansion. Arnc just with very, very good aggressive play decided not to go for the expansion. Meanwhile, UpMagic rebuilding his Comsat station. He decided not to go for the expansion, just going to be early pressure, and that obviously came through for him. He had a lot of units and just managed to pressure very heavily despite losing several Mutalisks during that. Evolution Chamber now up. We're going to see whether it goes for upgrades or not. This is, at least that's what I'm assuming it's for. Although there are still quite a few Goliaths down on the ground, so those Mutalisks are, for now, still being neutralized, and a hatchery being set down at the 6 o'clock, very close to UpMagic's base. It's a little bit, slightly risky position, actually. I believe the 8 o'clock is actually a slightly safer position, but what do I know? These guys know a lot better than me. Maybe he's just trying to put the hatchery there for the Mutalisks to come out quicker and closer to the base. Apparently UpMagic trying to move out with those Goliaths, at least definitely to be able to catch those Mutalisks as they move closer to the base. More Hydra a lot also on the way, not being morphed to Lurkers at all. Mutalisks being, oh man, quite a few Mutalisks being caught. We're going to see if he goes for dual prong attack. He's apparently going for dual prong attack here. Hydras and Mutalisks on the ground. Hydra's going to focus on those Goliaths. Meanwhile, the Mutalisks catching the attention of them, and wow, all the Goliaths instantly going down. Those Hydras focusing on them and now moving up the ramp, and GG coming from UpMagic now. Arnc playing a very good game there. Dual pronged attack, Muta Lurker, and then finishing it off with Hydra Muta or Muta Hydra Muta something. Arnc looking fairly happy with the shirt of a chicken, and UpMagic, the eSTRO member, looking somewhat rejected. So Arnc is one step closer to moving on. He is going to the winners match. I look forward to seeing who he faces there. And unfortunately for UpMagic, he's going to the losers matchup, where he's going to have to pull up a win to stay alive in this competition. So yeah, the next matchup is going to be Much against Hero. I think that'll be very interesting to watch. For Much's sake, I'm hoping it doesn't choke as usual, and I look forward to seeing more from the youngster Hero. But yeah, all in all, this match here was a pretty good match. Unfortunate for UpMagic, he did do pretty well. He might have expanded just a little bit early without having done any economic damage to Arnc, and because of that allowed Arnc to pressure him a lot. If he had accomplished something with that mech build of his with those early launches, you might have succeeded in holding his expansion much better, but alas, it was not to be. So the mech build is beatable. Not just, you don't need to be J-Rang to beat the new Terran mech build. So Look forward to more from me soon, guys. Next match coming up as soon as I can get it up. Torrents aren't always the fastest thing in the world, so later on, guys.